6/18 Panasonic's grand opening event is next month, and every week we've been bringing you guys stories about the facility's impact.
KSHP 41 News reporter Olivia Akery has extensively covered changes to the town of roughly 6,500 people, including changes in the way people are going to get around with the new plant in place. She's live for us this morning in DeSoto to talk about connecting that area around Panasonic, and it actually, Olivia, involves kind of reinvigorating some streets that are already there.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Well, in last hour, I showed you an up-close look at this massive Panasonic plant, but now we're seeing it from a bird's eye view. We're at the Kill Creek Observation Tower, and you can see it's just really a small part of all this land that makes up Astra Enterprise Park. And one thing you can't see inside are all of the roads that have existed for decades, yet it took Panasonic coming to DeSoto to open them back up.
Near the edge of Johnson County, thousands of acres sit quiet, blocked off by history.
So that's kind of the road that can't be traveled right now.
Right now it just truncates.
When the sunflower plant opened in 1941, roads that used to connect the county were closed off. Now County Engineer Brian Pedig explains there are plans to reopen the roads less traveled.
Now that that plant is being reclaimed and repurposed for development, we are looking at a transportation study that seeks to reconnect that Astra Enterprise Park.
9,000 acres of land make up Astra Enterprise Park. Panasonic is only about 3% of that. These previously unreachable roads will be put back on the map because of new development, and it starts with Panasonic.
Panasonic being the key that is the catalyst for starting development in that area. Our thought is that we will then see spin-off developments of commercial, residential, industrial.
It's called the Johnson County Transportation Connection Plan.
It was a very large study area, but Astra Enterprise is just only such a small portion of that. Why was that?
As this traffic is developed in the Astra Enterprise Park, what type of effects does it have on that bigger surrounding area?
People in DeSoto say more ways to get around can't come soon enough.
I think it would be just to filter a little bit more traffic, a different route.
It would be easier to have a couple more ways to get to and from the city.
This plan isn't a bulldozer. It's a blueprint, one that reconnects roads once left behind and guides the next wave of county growth.
This would be the plan so that when development occurs, we have the opportunity and folks know what the thoughts are and how the road infrastructure will look.
Johnson County's plans won't reshape this landscape overnight. It's future development that will set that pace. But if you want to learn more about what they do have planned, there's an open house in DeSoto on June 11th at their community center, and they'll talk through some of these recommended changes. Back to you guys.
So will they do any modernizing of some of these roads, Olivia? Because we're looking at the video in your story. Yes, the road technically is still there, but it doesn't look like something that is welcome to a whole lot of drive-through there.
Right, well, and it hasn't seen it for so many years, but that'll also depend on what development comes and when it comes. A lot of the roads inside Astra Enterprise are gravel, 2-lane, but as development picks up, they would consider widening some, just making changes in general that kind of depend on that development.
All right, good to know, Olivia. Thank you very much.